Hello and welcome once again to the race, and once again to the Bahrain International circuit. I raced on this circuit a month or so ago in a 1990 McLaren, but I thought I would revisit this circuit in light of the recent Grand Prix, the 2022 Bahrain Grand Prix that we've just had. As usual, I will be racing the AI in 25% race distance, a difficulty level of 50, which is medium difficulty setting, and I'm in 2020 cars, not classic cars this time, and I'll be in a Williams. I know this circuit quite well. I've raced on it in this game a lot and in previous versions of this game, simply because it's either the first or second round of the season, so I start lots of championships and never have the chance to get beyond the first or second round, so I get to know this track quite well. So because of that, I've put myself in a Williams, which, as they themselves would admit, was the weakest car in 2020. Qualified, where did I qualify? Qualified 9th, which is good. Don't want to be at the front because there might not be any overtaking if I manage to stay out front, so 9th is a good position. Okay, let's go. Now, I do not want any problems at the first corner. Oh dear, I had to shoot quite aggressively up the inside there because the McLaren's slowed so much. Oh dear, where's that McLaren? There he is. McLaren of Sykes. So I'm still in P9. I don't know if it's the same 8 cars ahead of me. Let's see how well I do. Oh dear. Ooh. Little tap on Sainz there. Okay, I think I've got him now. Yes. Can I hold it? Yeah, I can. Good. This is always a great circuit. Been lots of memorable races on this circuit, including just a few days ago, because as I said, I'm recording this just a few days after the Bahrain Grand Prix. Now, I actually have some races already recorded, other circuits, other cars that haven't been released yet. But this one is not going to go to the back of the queue because the Grand Prix has only just happened. This one will go to the front of the queue, so I'll release this as my next video, I think. So you should be watching this, if on the day of the release, about a week after the Bahrain Grand Prix. Now, in some of those other Grand Prix races that I've recorded, I make reference, probably, I don't know for certain, but I probably make reference to the upcoming Formula One season. Well, of course, those videos will actually be released after the start of the Formula One season, so apologies for any confusion there. Okay. But what a great race that was on Sunday. Some of my predictions were correct in my predictions video. Some were most definitely incorrect. I was definitely wrong about Bottas. You often get a driver like Gasly who gets better when they're dropped down from a top team to a lower team, simply because the pressure is less. But I thought that with Bottas, I thought, well, he's too experienced to sort of start again, basically. He's too long in the tooth. So I thought he wouldn't have the energy for an Alfa Romeo to really fight in the Alfa Romeo. But he did very well, of course, came 6th. Very good performance. But I also predicted that I thought Leclerc this season would sort of push Sainz aside a little bit. Well, he certainly has done in the first race. Maybe that's just a blip for Sainz, but Leclerc has certainly pushed him aside. And I still stand by my claim that Hamilton and Russell are championship contenders. I definitely think they are, if they can get that Mercedes working correctly. The fact that Hamilton has 15 points more than Verstappen at the moment means nothing, of course, if the cars stay as they are. Those 15 points will soon get eaten up very quickly by Verstappen. But if it's only going to be a few races that Mercedes are weak, then that 15 points is going to prove very, very useful. I think the new cars worked well, but of course we did have fantastic overtaking with Hamilton and Verstappen last year. So we can't exactly say that this is all new, the overtaking, because those last few races of the last season, of last year, were fantastic for overtaking between those two. But hopefully, even though nothing particularly stood out for me as being better than last year, overtaking, hopefully this is just the start, and once they get to grips with the cars properly, the overtaking will get even better. Not too easy though. You don't want it to be too easy, of course. It's a fine line, isn't it? Don't want the overtaking to be too easy, but it has to be possible. What it should be is easy to pull up alongside, behind someone, basically. There shouldn't be anything like airflow stopping you from pulling up behind someone if you are quicker than them. And then it's down to the skill of each driver, to one defending and one attacking, to fight, to decide who's in front, basically. The overtaking manoeuvre shouldn't be decided by airflow coming off the car in front, and hopefully that's been fixed with these new cars. Right, I've really got to buckle down now, get into these cars in front. I've become a bit of a journeyman driver in the last 4 laps, so I need to get stuck into these guys. I mean, look at the overtaking we had here in 2014 between Hamilton and Rosberg. That was fantastic. That was a fantastic finish to that race. Actually, it wasn't the finish, was it? It was about 10 laps before the finish or something, I think. But some great duelling by Rosberg and Hamilton. And then, of course, we had just last year Verstappen and Hamilton. this track. Okay. I'm in a little bit of no man's land here. Just catch Perez. Oh, here you go, pit stop next at the end of this lap. So there's probably not much point in me trying to muscle my way past these guys. I'll see what happens after the pit stop. Oh dear, too wide. This corner is one I don't like. Is it turn 8, this one? Not quite as nice as the Turkish turn 8. This one should be the nastiest corner, but I'm sort of prepared for that. Each time I come across that nasty hairpin, I'm ready for it. Whereas that other one, turn 8 or turn 9, whatever it is, that always catches me by surprise because it looks so innocent as you approach it, but it's a nasty little corner, that. I hope that Magnussen and Haas, I hope that's not just a flash in the pan. That was amazing what they did. Alright, here we go. I assume they're going to put mediums onto me. Valtteri Bottas has retired. Okay. So that's Perez up in front of me again, isn't it? I'm 13th, so of course some cars haven't stopped, of course. Right. Let's get Perez. Getting in DRS, no. Where are the cars up ahead? There's a string of cars up ahead, but they're quite a distance ahead. I'm definitely inching closer to Perez. Oh, yes. I think this is looking good. Do I dare? No, he's too far ahead, isn't he, for me to take him on this corner? I've got DRS. Here we go. Surely I'm going to take him into this first corner. Oh, there's loads of cars coming out of the pits at the same time, though. Don't really want to... Oh, dear. Oh, can I get Ferrari up the inside? No, I can't. Perez is right there. I've got DRS again. Okay, this is good. These two cars have come out right in front of me, so I can really get to grips with them now. Is that a nasty corner again? Oh dear. Okay. Okay, Leclerc. You drove well on Sunday, but I'm afraid You're going to get passed by a Williams right now. And maybe oh dear, yes, come on. Oh dear, that's like synchronized driving. That was like the red arrows. Bit of synchronized driving there between us. And Leclerc's all over me. Now Ricciardo. If I can shake off Leclerc. Yeah, I think the championship this year is going to be a three-way fight. I hope it's a three-way fight anyway. Leclerc, Verstappen and Hamilton. With an outside chance for Russell and Sainz. But not Perez. Perez is good, but he's completely squashed by Verstappen in that team, unfortunately. Oh, someone just, I think Leclerc just tapped me. I just waved my hand as if to protest my innocence. These cars look great. Always look great under these floodlights. I'm not sure about the eco-friendly side of the floodlights, I have to say. Maybe they are somewhat eco-friendly, I'm not sure. But just going by what they look like, everything looks fantastic under floodlights. Okay, Leclerc he can't do to me what he was doing to Verstappen the other night, can he? And Verstappen got past him. Was it 3 laps running? I think Verstappen got past him. And then on 2 of those laps, Leclerc got back past him 1 or 2 corners later. On the 3rd attempt, Leclerc got back past him on the same corner. He's closing in on me though. Okay, I'm so close to Ricciardo, so close to the DRS. Oh, go into that hairpin so fast every time. I always think I'm not going to be able to brake in time. Yeah, the duel between Rosberg and Hamilton in 2014 was the best duel, the best part of any race that season. And in fact, was for me the best bit of racing that there had been for a number of years, and since as well, until the last few races of last year. Not so much Qatar, or Qatar, because Hamilton won that quite straightforward, but Saudi Arabia and Brazil, unbelievable. Those 2 races. I mean, Saudi Arabia, that was just bonkers. At one point, they sort of crashed into each other and seemed to be sort of stationary on the track for a bit, and until they got going again. It was amazing. And it just looked like they were going so fast. That circuit, it looks extremely fast. And of course, we've got the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix coming up this weekend, on the weekend that this video is being released. Okay, I've got DRS, but I'm not close enough at the moment, but hopefully I seem to have dropped to Leclerc. So I'm up to 5th. I started 9th, up to 5th. I'm too far away from Ricciardo here. But, oh dear, I cut a corner. I cut the corner a little bit there, I think. Yeah, he's too far ahead of me. I've got DRS again, but not going to catch him. Ooh. Oh, I'm close though. Look how close I am. DRS again. I've got him into the next corner. It's a dicey one to overtake on this one, but I'm doing it anyway. Ooh. Oh dear, what's he doing? God dear. That was incredibly... Oh dear, I've cut the corner there, haven't I? Definitely. Surprised I'm not getting a warning. Oh dear. Okay, I'm 4th now. Cool, that was tight. I thought any minute now I'm going to get tapped and spun around. But I'm up to 4th. And the Williams. Okay, I haven't got this game on hard setting, that's true. .50 is about the right setting for me. I think it's oh dear, not too difficult, not too easy. Oh, it's going to be difficult braking for this corner though. Oh, he's trying to. God dear. No. Have I gone too wide there? I've gone too wide. Is he going to get me? Nope. I'm getting all ragged. Can I get up to the... Can I get onto the podium? I don't think so. I'm nearly 5 seconds behind Albon. So it's just going to be about defending this position. What? He's trying to go around the outside. What's he doing that for? And he's gone wide. You can see him in the back there. Ricciardo went wide. What was he playing at? He tried to take me round the outside of the hairpin. That was never going to work. Well, he deserved that, quite frankly. Got to be very careful on that curb. You can beach that curb and spin your car around so easily. And you've got to be careful here that you don't go wide on this corner because the gravel is very close to the track on the outside of that corner. God dear, Leclerc, he's getting all feisty. Look, I thought I'd finished off Leclerc. God, he's gone flying off it. I don't think I'm going to get past him before this corner, am I? Oh dear. Another one of my predictions that didn't go tremendously well was McLaren. Well, I did predict actually that they were going to, you know, be bad to start with, but I predicted that they would be sort of like top 5 team. I sort of split the teams into top 5 and bottom 5, and I had McLaren definitely in the top 5, but now I'm not so certain about that now. Maybe Haas should be up there in the top 5. Okay. Well, I've secured... Oh, look at that. Perez has got past Leclerc. Okay, so it looks like I'm heading for a very respectable 4th place from 9th on the grid. Those fireworks are for me, I like to think. If I don't get driver of the day, I'll be very disappointed. 4th place. In a Williams, up from 9th. Oh, Lance Stroll. Not sure what place he finished in, I didn't see. Okay, anyway, that was good fun, especially just a few days after the real Bahrain Grand Prix. Bit of a different result for Max Verstappen. Okay, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so. If you like the video, please hit the like button, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you very much.